Oh, and then the other possibilities are that Karen is their natural mother but has trisomy 6 in some of her cells. What's trisomy 6? What's tri? 3. What does the somy refer to? Chromosomes or chromosomes. Yeah. Right? So how many do we usually have from each parent? We have one from mom, one from dad, from all of them, right? So an abnormal thing would be suddenly you have 3. What's trisomy 21?
The 21st chromosome.
Right? And what disease does that cause?
Is that Down syndrome?
That's Down syndrome, right? So it can usually what happens is the babies don't live long, but there are some diseases where they're able to survive, but they are severely affected by diseases. So trisomy 6, perhaps. And the other is that Karen is their natural mother, but somehow the genes are shown in her blood type. The genes shown in her blood type are not being passed down to her, and that's a condition called chimerism, which I think we may be hearing about later, if I understood you correctly. You're going to tell us about later? Yeah. Okay, question number 4. What tests should be done to evaluate the hypotheses? So how could you test these hypotheses? I'll give you guys another couple of minutes to discuss your favorite hypothesis that you mentioned, and then how you would test for that. Okay? Take another 2 minutes now. Okay. Give me a couple of ways that you would test your hypothesis. I want, yes, Reggie, please.
Well, if she's lying, you could do a lie detector test.
Okay, if she's lying, you could do a lie detector test.
And you could redo some of the blood tests to check and see if they were
On who?
on the mom, and do some tests on the dad too.
Okay. Lie detectors, blood tests on mom, redo, and dad. Okay. Yes.
Interrogation. Put her underneath a light.
You don't have history in the military, do you?
I do.
Yes. Surprise, surprise. Okay, well, interrogation, lie detectors. All right, let's think a little more biologically.
Like they can do another DNA test, like the thyroid gland or the mouth or the hair, not just like the blood test, because there are no match. So you can.
Now, why would you do that? I mean, don't all cells have the same genes?
Yeah, because it's a part of another DNA.
Well, what makes you think that would be? You're not pretending very well, are you?
No, not good at
Okay, no, obviously, yeah, that's right. Because one of the hypotheses is that she has the condition, right? Where perhaps not all of her cells have the same DNA. So you could test other tissues. Any others? But any others that had different hypotheses, how would you test them? How about you guys? How about your in vitro fertilization, stealing and splitting of an egg? How would you test that?
We'd just have to rely on the woman's honesty. Like if we were to try to test, like, because I was wondering how you would test to see if a woman could conceive properly, but she's 50 something, and maybe it's just shut down with that part of the body, so it's hard to test to see if she could or not. But say if she was younger, just in this situation, and then we were testing and we found that she couldn't conceive normally, then we could find it. Did you?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
no, was there another way to test whether or not she was deemed unable to have babies?
Naturally,
Could you hire a PI and get into the medical records? Probably not. So let's ignore that. Okay, let's move on.